Hey everyone, this is Tim from Tim Talks Audio. We are outside of AES and we are checking out these right here, the wireless mics, the AceMic Q4. Let's check it out on the showroom floor.
This is Rick with Solid State Logic. I'm here at the Harrison booth, and just to show you a really cool thing about the 32C, which is the Harrison console. The EQ, 4-band EQ, but the secret weapon is these variable high and low pass filters. So you can essentially put these in and really sculpt the sound to get the exact sound that you want. And the beautiful thing about this EQ, it's now available in a 500 series, and so now you can add it to your recording setup even if you're not owning a console. So that's it. Thanks a lot.
All right, so I'm here with Evan.
Hey, how's it going?
Evan, you're going to tell us a little bit more about these Atom Audio, the D3V. So please.
Yeah, that's right. We just announced these yesterday, so these are brand new. These are the Atom Audio D3Vs. So we now have Atom Audio speakers in a small format. These are ultra near field monitors. So it's $300 for the pair, 240 watts. On the back, we can see that we have a USB input as well as 2 1/4-inch analog inputs. So you can actually hook these up to your phone or your computer via USB and use it directly with your phone or computer. But if you have an audio interface, you can of course plug in the 1/4-inch inputs. And we have some EQ settings on the back here, depending on if you have a large desk, a small desk, etc., etc. It'll come with this nice stand that angles it up, but you can take the stand off and mount it to a 1/4-inch thread mount. And yeah, we're super excited to announce these. And we actually have some set up on the desk over there. And yeah, these are the Atom D3Vs.
Okay, so let's talk about these microphones real fast, because I've been walking around the floor and handing them over to people to just get a feel of the build and everything. And the transmitters themselves, that's what I'm holding here, it's one of 4. They're solid. They have a good build to them. It's got a nice weight to it that's very balanced. It doesn't feel very heavy towards the top or the batteries are weighing it down towards the bottom. It is very balanced all the way through. It does have the one soft key on here, which press and hold for power. That's all you need to worry about there. And it's really convenient, especially for things like we're doing today, where I'm just on the floor, run and gun. I need a couple microphones so that we have really good audio while I'm just walking the floor talking to people. So this is huge. Here's probably a little bit of a downside depending on your use, and I say that because this really is use dependent. In quick interviews, things like what I'm doing right now, something on the floor, or even general shoots where you're just going to have one person speaking at a time, these microphones are really good. They can go straight into any camera. Right now I have it into just my little pocket camera, and it's an 1/8 inch into it, and it does a great job of transmitting what I'm saying directly into you. There's a little bit of background noise, but a fair amount of rejection. Sound quality, well, you guys tell me down in the comments. And let's talk about probably the most important part, which is price. For the AceMic Q4 system, you get 4 transmitters and a single receiver. And I can't take the receiver out because then you guys will lose me. But all 4 microphones go to the one receiver. That one receiver has a 1/4-inch adapted or an 1/8 inch output that you can plug into any camera or any output that has an 1/8 inch or a 3.5 mil. And then it has a 1/4 inch adapter that you can screw on in case you need to go into something line level like that. That kind of choice is available to you, and that's entirely up to your use. Here's a downside, though. All of the microphones sum to one channel. So if you have people talking over one another or at the same time, you won't be able to go in and do a clean edit of the two people to separate them out. But if everybody takes their turns, or you're fine with it being more raw and kind of just here's one track, then this is a fantastic option. Let's hit the floor some more, and then we'll bring it back to the studio and really talk about the AceMic.
All right, I am Hucky with Austrian audio microphones. So we make an entire range of microphones and headphones. Comes with kind of the tradition of the Austrian sound, which is, I'll say, linear and accurate, clear, great representation and recreation of sound. So we are, most of the people that founded our company were with another Austrian microphone manufacturer that decided to move out of Vienna, and they all said, well, why not just do it ourselves? And so that's where we come from, and that's how we now have an entire array of products to choose from. So we go from studio recording mics, large diaphragm, to instrument mics, where we have pencil condensers and swivel head, so you can get in on, say, rack toms, you can get in tight on guitar cabinets, any of that kind of recording. And then we have handhelds. The same, we have a dynamic, an active dynamic, and a condenser. Those are then also translated into a wireless capsule.
Oh, so you have a wireless capsule available if you're using somebody else.
Yeah,
Nice.
for a condenser or an active dynamic. Now, the reason we make an active dynamic, because we build a small microphone circuit that essentially allows us to go very long cable lengths with no drop on gain.
Oh, okay,
so I don't introduce noise as we go
Right, so
longer
you're not
cable
getting that
lengths.
drop
That's
off
correct.
over distance.
That's right.
Yeah.
These same two capsules that are in these two mics and the caps are also in these instrument mics. Now, they're all tuned slightly differently for different applications,
Sure.
but it's the same essence of each of those microphones.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then we
And
get
what are
in-
these guys? Yeah.
Yeah, so this is called the Mic Creator. The Mic Creator is not only a microphone, as you can see here, a shock-mounted condenser capsule, but if you turn it around, and I'm going to loosen this up just a little, it's basically an interface as well. So we have an audio input-output here, and then we have a secondary output. So you see this isn't just a standard microphone. Say I plug it into my MacBook as my broadcasting mic on a call or something.
Sure.
I can also tether it with this 1/4 inch mic here, and I can put it in. And now I basically have a stereo pair of mics.
Wow.
And notice this, I now have a headphone out on this mic and a headphone out here as well. So let's say we were doing the same thing you're doing me with, but
Right.
I was using this device.
But we could use that setup.
Right, you can use that. And so now we both have a headphone so we can hear ourselves, and we both have a microphone.
That's
we
awesome.
also make a $49 Y-Lav, and
Oh.
it's a lavalier.
Yeah.
And the reason we call it Y is because on the joint it has a headphone out as well. So
Oh.
the same thing. So we
Nice.
provide it basically a portable USB-C powered microphone called Mic Creator with a satellite. The
Wow.
entire kit,
Yeah.
sans the Y-Lav, costs $299.
Wow.
And that comes with a case. We also, incredibly, if you're a guy like you that have a branded channel, on the front here we have a placard that's actually a piece of 3D printed plastic, which we offer on our website, so you can make your own.
So you can make custom
You
ones.
buy the little metal ones, and then you can custom and brand your own microphone.
Wow.
This is all metal and aluminum casing, so it's durable. You can pretty much throw it across the room, and I won't say it'll survive,
Right.
but you know what I mean.
But it's rugged. It's
But
rugged
it's
is what you're
very
saying.
rugged, and it's built to last and be portable and throw in a gig bag and go do your thing.
Yeah, that's a great price point for two microphones, and the expandability, being able to, tether them together, then multiple headphones. That's awesome.
Love that.
So there it is, the end of another AES. This was a ton of fun. I'm already beat. Now I'm just going to go hang with some people and make face. You know the deal. I'll talk to you guys soon, and see you next time.